Oh, I hate espresso, but I need my pick-me-up to get going for today's video because it is a Highline sale and you guys are coming with me and I'm looking for a very specific, hey, look at that, 1998 355, is that what that is? 340 or 355, I don't know. But today we are selling something at a Highline sale and I'm taking you with me to see everything this auction has to offer. I love this day of the month. I am on the hunt for my vehicle. Where is it? Let's go find it. My name is Craig from Flying Wheels. You're coming with me to a SuperCar auction. Let's get going. Oh, Jaguar, Ferrari, BMW, Aston Martin, Porsche, BMW, Rivian, Porsche, Mercedes. Not what I'm looking for. Where is my vehicle? I feel like I'm being very redundant in my videos, always searching for my cars in this vast area of supercars. That NSX is on my radar. I want an NSX. When I sell my Corvette E-Ray, that is the next car I'm getting. I was told Ferrari California T. A lot of fun cars here. Sub 100,000 is what I want. Maybe a Porsche Taycan because they're coming down in value. Maybe nothing at all. I'm told my truck is somewhere over here, although it's like a really hard vehicle to miss and I'm not seeing it amongst anything here. It should be taller, it should be wider, it should be unmistakable. There we go, hidden behind the big luxury van and the Maybach. Wow, EQS Maybach. Look at how nice. I'm pretty sure these are EVs. It's probably locked. Nope, it's not locked. Look at how beautiful Maybach is. They just make, how do you make a Mercedes better? You turn it into a Maybach. How do you even say that? I don't even know. All right, on top of my NSX that I want, that right there. This is also something that I really want. 4-liter, twin turbo, AMG, SLS, convertible. Look at how beautiful this is. Did I say 4-liter twin turbo? This car is amazing. And they're like 100K. 100,000 seems like the entry point to getting into something really, really amazing. All right, here we go. Are we in finally the right place? My Humvee is running through a supercar auction today, Highline sale. I would say this is kind of a Highline car, right? It's like, I don't know, unique. It gets as many looks. I think it gets more looks than that Porsche or even this Maserati. So this right here is my 2004 Humvee military vehicle, H1 military Humvee. 24-inch wheels, 37-inch tires, Kevlar coated, rhino lined, 6.5 liter turbo diesel convertible. Honestly, I actually like it. Not on the highway. It's a terrible, terrible drive on the highway. Gets so many looks, like way more looks than a lot of these cars aside from that one. And it is kind of cool. And it's utilitarian and it's a truck. Honestly, that tow hitch is useless to me. I would have to replace that. But if I could use it as a tow truck and like a convertible beach cruiser, it's pretty cool. But today we are at a Highline sale where we are going to sell this thing and check out some really cool other Highline vehicles. What do they sell for? What's here? It only happens once a month. You guys can't come unless you're a dealer. I get to come and I get to take you with me. Look at this. I love conversion vans. Like camper vans. Look how long and big this is. I would travel the country. My wife ever kicks me out of the house, I'm traveling the country in this. Wait, I said that wrong. When my wife wants to travel the country, I'm gonna buy one of these and we're gonna travel the country. Yeah, that's much better. Wow, that is cool. Airstream. So we've officially sold both Mercedes. We've officially sold the Skyline. I have the Humvee, I have my E-Ray, which I love, but I can't be a collector. I have to sell things to move on and buy other things. If I want an SLS, I have to sell the E-Ray. If I want an NSX, I'd have to sell the SLS. I can't just be collecting cars just for the fun of it. Now, I do have 3 kids. This S65 has a lot of space and it's fun and it's cool and it's classy and it has DVDs in the headrest. 2011, I feel like that's asking for problems even at 66,000 miles. I want to show you something. A car that I love, my first EV. I raced across the country in this identical car with my mom in 2021 from New York to LA. We were the first ones to LA in our Cannonball run. Electric vehicles only, could not be a Tesla. So anything outside of Tesla, we were pushing the EV agenda to show you how you could make it from one side of the country to the other, an electric vehicle. I'm not gonna tell you how great it was or how bad it was. I wonder how much this windshield is to replace. Full crack right along the front. I guess we should look at that Brabus G-Wagon just for the sake of looking at it because that is amazing and also probably $400,000. It's giveaway time. In last week's G35 auction video, I said I was gonna give away $100 to a random person that commented Mando in the comments section. I'm gonna do it again, but before I do that, We picked our winner, Philip Bickham. You won $100. Reach out to us at www.flying-wheels.com and I will PayPal or Venmo you $100. Teaser to some upcoming videos. Yeah, have I not shown you that in this video yet? It's coming up if it hasn't shown yet. What is Mando and how can you win $100? Well, check this out. Well, oh, hey there. I live in Florida and it gets really incredibly hot and sweaty. And I use this stuff right here. Mando whole body deodorant spray, Mando whole body deodorant for pits, packages, and feet cream, and also my Mando whole body deodorant, and also my 24-hour odor control Mando deodorant wipes. It was developed by a doctor, aluminum-free deodorant. If you guys know, try to keep yourself safe and clean, but even better than that, this right here. Mando whole body deodorant in bourbon leather. Spray it all over. And then on those really hot days that I've already showered, but I'm still really sweaty, that right there, keep that in my car. This stuff's amazing. All of these right here are clinically proven to block odor for 72 hours. And this is weird, but even going into my shower, this stuff right here, my acidified body wash, this is the stuff I use here too. You can actually find Mando at retailers like Walmart, Amazon, Target, but if you want to try a starter pack out for yourself, you can save $5 at shopmando.com and use code FLYINGWHEELS. Now I mentioned it before, if you want to win $100, all you have to do is comment Mando down below, M-A-N-D-O, and I will randomly select one of you to either PayPal or Venmo you $100. Thank you for Mando for supporting our channel. When you support our sponsors, you support us. Thank you to everybody. Now let's sell this Humvee and buy that surprise that's already in my garage. So we have here a 2024 with 6,000 mile G-Wagon, Brabus. Bi-turbo, 4-liter V8. I think these have over 1,000 horsepower and it is fully customized. So leather wrap steering wheel, carbon fiber, everything, leather wrap dash, color matched. We have an Alcantara headliner, black floors, yellow door panels. Everything is the best of the best. This car is really, really neat and like just overdone everywhere, overdone everywhere. But it could be yours for the low price of $400,000. Here we have a 2011 Ferrari California. Now, what I found out through making these videos is the Ferrari California and the Ferrari California T are two different vehicles. The 2011 Ferrari California, although looks near identical to the California T, now you can tell me if I'm right or wrong, but the California T is a lot more reliable. I guess it's a better engine, I guess it's a better car, I guess they took this car and just made it better. So these ones, the 2011 Ferrari California convertible, they have convertible top issues, and honestly at 50,000 miles is a high mileage car, but it is beautiful and it is a Ferrari and it is incredibly affordable to purchase, not to service. 2+2, meaning 2 seats in the front, 2 seats in the rear, convertible top. If you get it in red, no doubt looks like a Ferrari everywhere you go. If you get it in black, gray, it kind of looks like just a regular coupe, like it might as well be a Maserati Gran Turismo. This car, pretty neat. And you can get them like $60,000 to $70,000 now, which is amazing for a Ferrari. Like my 360 Spider is $75,000 to $80,000 and it's 10 years older than this one. Although mine is a mid-engine like true Ferrari. This is a front engine 2+2, so it's not like the Ferrari to have. Here's the NSX. It smells like it was just shampooed. It doesn't smell like a new car. It smells like it was shampooed, which is odd. This is beautiful. Mid-engine hybrid, like my E-Ray. I think these are all-wheel drive. Are they? I mean, maybe I'm just saying things that aren't even true in this video. But I can show you how beautiful this car is to the people that have never been able to see one up close and personal. And again, you have your mid-engine right there. So this car, 3.5 liter V6. Same engine that's in the Honda Ridgeline and the Honda Odyssey, 3.5 liter V6, but it's twin turbocharged, rear wheel drive with twin electric motors in the front. So just like my Corvette E-Ray. By the way, who can tell what kind of car that is? Guess what sound that's coming from? Can you tell? I'll show you in a minute. 3.5 liter V6 powering the rear wheels, 2 electric motors powering the front wheels for a total of 500 horsepower. Like my Corvette E-Ray is a 6.2 liter, putting out 495 horsepower to the rear and then 160 horsepower to the front wheels, making it all-wheel drive. So hybrid technology is the way supercars are going. People hate that my E-Ray is a hybrid electric Corvette, but it is truly how technology is going. Ferraris are making hybrid, Lamborghinis are making hybrid. That is the future. And that is how you're getting all-wheel drive systems out of these incredibly performing cars. You get instant torque from the electric motors, and they have all the power from the rear engines, or the mid-engines. So that sound, the noise we were hearing before, was coming from this Jaguar F-Type 6-cylinder. If you get the F-Pace, I think, or the F-Type R, I believe they come with a 5-liter supercharged V8. This is just an F-Type, 68,000 miles with an exhaust and a wrap. And right there we have a Mercedes G63 AMG G-Wagon and a Lotus Evora. Fun fact about the Lotus Evora, 3.5-liter, I think, supercharged V6 from a Toyota. So like the Acura NSX has the 3.5-liter from the Odyssey, the Evora has the 3.5-liter from the Toyota Sienna. Slightly tweaked, but same idea. All right, the auction is starting. Let's head inside. Whoa, a Lamborghini Huracan STO. Check out that hood scoop right there, just ramming air into the engine tunnel, flowing through the carbon fiber, and then this gigantic carbon fiber spoiler. Wow. And then even if you look at the rear tires, like, there is no tread on these things. You do not drive these in the rain. What a cool car. What's the MSRP? Yeah, thank you. $349,000. Lamborghini touchscreen STO base. 5.2-liter V10 7-speed manual transmission. Whoa, we have a McLaren, 2017 McLaren 570S, I believe. 570 GT. Check out those seats and interior and rear-wheel drive. So this car's going through, and these are like around 100 grand now, or 130-ish thousand dollars. Don't want to pay for maintenance on stuff like this, which is why they're coming down in price. These are incredibly high maintenance vehicles and incredibly unreliable, but they are full-on supercar appearance look. 2017, if this is a Ferrari, it'd be 200K. You get a McLaren that performs and looks like a Ferrari for half the price. 570 and 620, so when you see 570S or 620, that's the horsepower. 570 horsepower, 620 horsepower. And here's my dream family car, a Urus, with green accents. Let's see what Urus is worth. 24,000 miles, 2021. I like it in black. Not too flashy, it's just right. Green calipers, black, green interior accents. Now here's a 2015 Aston Martin Vantage GT, 4.7-liter V8, 430 horsepower, 20,000 miles, $60,000. We're talking like Corvette Z06 money of the same year for a car that's, honestly, the Corvette will perform better, handle better, be more reliable, but won't get that wow like an Aston Martin would. That McLaren that's going through is $105,000, going up to 110 right now. 110,000 for a 17 McLaren. I paid that for my E-Ray, and that McLaren is again, my E-Ray is much faster, much more reliable, but it's a Corvette. That's a McLaren for the same price. It's 8 years older than my brand new E-Ray too. And the Urus is $176,000, climbing to $180,000 right now. So if I sold my E-Ray and my Ferrari, I could have a Urus. I'm here to sell, not to be a collector though. So the Acura NSX going behind me right now is a 2019 with 17,000 miles, going for $113,000. Listen to that twin turbo go, wow, off the exhaust. That car is amazing. So also more expensive than my E-Ray. I'm comparing a lot to my E-Ray because, again, 600 plus horsepower in my E-Ray, all-wheel drive, hybrid tech, quickest car I've ever been in aside from a Tesla Model Plaid, handles like a supercar on the track. So, and I paid $112,000 for it, brand new. I can't help but compare anything else to my E-Ray when it's more reliable than a majority of the cars here. Again, doesn't have the wow, doesn't have the Italian or the whatever English like badge on it like an Aston Martin or a Lamborghini, German, although it's Lamborghini. It's still the best performing car I've ever owned for less than that NSX and less than the McLaren. I guess this is turning into a video of me comparing my E-Ray to everything. Now, something I think you'll be surprised about, 2022 1LT Corvette with 20,000 miles, insanely affordable. That'll be $55.60 for me, $65.70 for you, compared to everything else that's 100 plus. Again, 500 horsepower car that's reliable. This isn't a Corvette video, I promise you. I know we're in a supercar video, but those Corvettes have so much bang for your buck. This might be a 2LT. Does it have a Z51 pack? Yes, it does have Z51 package. So it does have head-up display and heated seats. So this is a 2LT with 20,000 miles. That car right there is a 2015 F-Type R. So the Jaguar F-Type R, 550 horsepower, $28,000. So probably retail like $35,000. 550 horsepower for $30,000. Granted, it's sold red light, so you don't know what's wrong with it. You assume all the liability. 5-liter supercharged V8, rear-wheel drive, 550 horsepower, 30 grand. That California is going through. I'm the high bidder right now at 46,000. Ooh, a 2023 Nissan GTR going through in a minute. Wow. All the cars going through. That's one of the least expensive cars here. $64,000 for a 2LT Corvette with low miles. I think the theme of this video is turning into the best bang for your buck, performance, reliability, supercar auction. The Lotus Emira, it's a 2024 Lotus Emira with 4,000 miles, $92,000. That is legit. Like, it looks like a supercar, handles like a supercar. Honestly, it handles like a go-kart because it's so small and nimble. You can get it for 90 grand if you had a dealer's license. Probably 95 to 100 retail, maybe 105 retail. I really want that green AMG GT going through though. Same thing, 100 grand for a 2018 AMG GT GTR. That is amazing. If you have $100,000, you can play. Like, you can be in the game for 100 grand and compete with $200,000, $300,000 cars. That's amazing. Right through that window right there. I'm the high bidder on this Lamborghini at $60,500. It's running. The fees, I bet $1,000 on this car too. So that'll put me well over 61,000. But on a Lamborghini Gallardo, not so bad. So we have a door handle pulling off right here. It's missing the books. The radio is in-op, which will replace. The rubber on the trim is kind of like, I don't even know what happens here. It shrinks and then pulls apart. It's all rubber. It's an Audi. This car is an Audi. That's all it is. So we're going to start it up and check this car out. Now I know there is a check engine light on, and unfortunately I don't have my scan tool with me, so I kind of gambled on it. There we go right there.
A few moments later.
Wow, ready to see a $400,000 car go through the auction? On top of that, Z06, one of the best performing cars here for the money. Again, not a Corvette video, 2024, 2,000 mile Z06, $125,000, $130,000 brand new, competing with supercars on every level. Take a second, look at how beautiful this Ford GT is. Just the aerodynamics of it are incredible. Off of a 3.5 liter EcoBoost engine, the same that's in a Ford Taurus SHO and a Ford Explorer ST, which is wild. This car is so beautiful. Carbon fiber wheels, the size of those Brembo calipers and the rotors. Wow. And then you can follow the air to cool there, and then follow it here to cool here, and then your draft goes right through the extendable spoiler. Wow. The auction's been going on for quite some time. The Taycan sold, the Brabus sold. Oh, my Humvee, there we go. They're getting the Humvee prepped, and it's going through in a minute. So that'll be going through shortly. And it's funny. It's a gigantic vehicle, and it looks tiny compared to the Airstream that it's next to. And then just this Maybach. I keep going back to this EV Maybach. I say it differently every time because I don't know how to pronounce it, but it is so beautiful. Look at how big that screen is all the way across, and then your rear reclining seats. You have no third row, no compartment behind you. You have a rear trunk. Look at that. Amazing. Humvee's getting ready to run through shortly next to the Porsche 911 Turbo S, after the Aston Martin, which is incredibly affordable. And the one that I missed today, I think, is this 2020 AMG GTR. I love this car. What am I doing, Greg? How can I buy these things for a job? I can't, like, I've owned my Corvette for 6 months. I've owned the Ferrari for 4 months. I can't be collecting. I say that too much in the videos. I need to move them. Buy, move, buy, move, buy, move. And here's your $30,000, 550 horsepower F-Type R. I don't know where else you can get a 550 horsepower car for 30 grand. That's amazing. Question for you guys, because I'm not gonna say it. It's a 5-liter supercharged. Is it the same as the Coyote 5-liter supercharged engine that's in the Shelby GTs, the Ford Mustangs? Or is it a completely different car? I know Ford and Jaguar had an affiliation for a while. Is it a Ford V8 in that car, or is it a Jaguar V8 in that car? I don't know. I'd like to know what you can tell me. The Humvee's running through, and I gotta say, this thing is cool. I want it to sell, but it is pretty neat to look at. And it's just so different than anything else here. There's one of a kind. There is nothing else like this here. There is a 911 Turbo, there is a Corvette, there is an Aston Martin, there is a Bentley. There is no Humvee H1 that looks like this. And 24s and 37s. Here we go. Humvee's going through. What's that? Title will be here tomorrow.
Title will be here tomorrow. No title today. It's 0400.
Yep. Like anything over 25, I can let it go.
And now I'm going to put 5. All right, let's do 20 grand. Now 5. We're going to 20 grand. We're going to 5. We're going to 5. We're going to 20 grand. We're going to 5. And now 5. Let's check it out slow. And now 21. And now we're going to 5. We're going to 5. We're going to 5.
Oh God, let's just sell these things. There you have it, no sale for today, but you got to see some really fun, cool cars. I'm gonna start clearing house on a lot of stuff. So that'll be the next video. I hope this video was educational or informative, entertaining, whatever, you tell me. What was your favorite car? How were the prices? And the other thing too, if you're ever looking for a vehicle, I can bird dog. I can find what you're looking for clearly, so I have access to everything. If you are ever looking for something specific, I don't do financing. You need to have cash in hand or financing in place ahead of time. I can find what car you want. Reach out to me at www.flying-wheels.com. From Bentleys to Rolls Royces to Corvettes to Mercedes, Land Rover, you name it, you want it, I can find it. Reach out to me if it's something you're interested in. Again, you have to have financing in place or cash in hand in order to do so. Well, the day's over. I shaved. I don't want to leave you hanging. The Humvee did sell, so we ended up selling it online through that auction. Thank you so much. Here's how it works, because shortly after I got a text saying I have a high bid. Shortly after the auction, I got a text to my phone from the auction saying, "Good afternoon, this is the trade desk at the auction. Just giving you a courtesy notice regarding the buyers bidding on one of your units, the 2004 Hummer H1. Your floor was $25,000. We have a highest bidder of $22,000. This would be a great opportunity for you to counter or accept, which I can do on your behalf. Please reach out to me so I can help you close this deal. Thanks." And I said, "Yes, please sell. Unit sold. Thank you for your response and your business." So the Humvee's gone. There are actually so many title headaches, because I sent the title to the Mecum auction in Wisconsin because they required it, but then they never sent it back to me in time. And now I have to get it to them in time. I haven't gotten paid from it yet. Also, in our next video, there's some stories to this, but at least it made it home. And then this, my dad flew into town. I thought it'd be pretty cool to take the Ferrari to pick up the Lamborghini. That overheated. That left me stranded on the side of the road. It's a whole story. So we sold the Humvee, bought a Lamborghini. Next video is gonna be even more interesting, where we pick this up, where we see what we actually purchased with a discount Lamborghini at a Highline sale. If this video was entertaining, educational, thumbs ups are appreciated. Comments, I read them. Be nice, please. And that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later. Adios.